Creepy Easter eggs are some of the best kind of Easter eggs, and in today's video we're going to look at 50 of them. As this video has so many Easter eggs, I won't spend too much time explaining each one. Instead, I'll let you guys debate the meaning behind each Easter egg in the comments down below. Oh, and I actually recorded every single one of these Easter eggs myself, which as you can imagine takes a ton of time. So if you do enjoy the video, a like would be awesome. Anyway, without further delay, let's get started. Hashiria Drifter is a racing game with an emphasis on drifting, so you might be surprised to find this haunting message in a tunnel. Grand Theft Auto 5 is packed with Easter eggs, but this discovery in particular is very strange. If you head to the house at this location and shoot it, the house will bleed. If you go to the motel in Postal 4, you can find a door that warns you to keep out. However, if you go to the room next to it, you can find a crawl space which reveals the disturbing contents of the room. In Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies mode, you can find a zombie watching the action from a safe distance.
Until it opens again.
In the Bigfoot game, you need to find the legendary creature using old-fashioned traps and bait. However, you are given a tablet too, so why not try Googling for him first? In the Caspian area of Metro Exodus, you can find an abandoned shisha pipe that, when smoked, will cause a strange hallucination to play out. In Granny, you can open a secret room and summon Slenderina. In Retro First-Person Shooter Outlaws, you can find a secret base hidden under a toilet, where some strange experiments are taking place. In the MMO expansion for Goat Simulator, if you fly really high, you can spot two giant fish with legs. In Bendy and the Ink Machine, you can find this drawing. Looking away and looking back will cause the drawing to unexpectedly change. In the Black Ops 3 version of Nuketown, if you shoot the heads off all the robots on the Nuketown map, they will come to life, only moving when you aren't looking. In Call of Duty World at War, if you press the interact button near this chair on the Verrückt Zombies map, some very unsettling sounds can be heard. In Infra, you can use a battery to power a hidden keypad, and if you enter the correct code, the door will open, leading to a very creepy tunnel. In Phasmophobia, during a Halloween event, if you tried looking through the door that I did, something very strange will happen. On the Shacklethorne auction map in Payday 2, if you go to the back of the mansion and wait for long enough, a mysterious figure will appear in the sky. In Brazilian Route, you can find the discarded mask of horror movie icon Jason Voorhees. In Dark Deception 3, you can take an elevator down to a small area with weird dancing ducks.
good for you. I hope you choke on it.
In Please Don't Touch Anything 3D, if you break the glass on the clock using the hammer and set the hands on the clock to 666, this will happen. After the launch of the Ring DLC in Dead by Daylight, when booting up the game for the first time, this creepy cutscene would play out. In Just Cause 4, you can find a ghost ship that will only spawn at night. In Half-Life, using the no-clip console command to see behind one of the bathroom stall doors will reveal a creepy picture. On the Priest Tour map in Battlefield 1, you can hear the sounds of a mother and baby crying inside of a ruined building. If you head inside of the Statue of Happiness in Grand Theft Auto 4, you can find a beating heart. On the Zetsubu Noshima map in Black Ops 3 Zombies mode, walking into this room at a certain point in the round will cause it to be covered in blood before returning to normal. In Ghost Recon Wildlands, you can find a small boy playing by a campfire. If you approach the boy, he runs off. If you explore the area, you can find a child's toy. And if you pick it up and read the description, it speaks of a boy who mysteriously vanished after walking into the water, never to be seen again. In Batman Arkham City, if you head to this ship and hack the door, you will find a strange hideout with a man sitting at the end. As you approach the man, this will happen. In Bioshock Infinite, if you look through this telescope, the Lutece twins will appear, though when you stop looking through the telescope, they won't be there anymore. In Mortal Kombat 9, if you wait long enough in the crypt, eventually this will happen. At the Hall of Doom in LEGO Batman 3, you can find this statue that's covering its face. If you walk away and then return back, the statue will have moved. In Saints Row 2, you can find a house with some terrifying sounds coming from inside. These sounds are never explained.
You want to lose that? Yeah, you do.
In Doom 3, if you go to the bathroom and look into the mirror, this will happen. On the Sanctum of Wrath map in Dead by Daylight, the statues will always turn to face you. In Gears of War 3, if you complete a round without damaging any of the burnt corpses on the Gridlock map, a haunting rendition of the song Mad World can be heard.
Pride in what you've achieved. Kick their ass.
In the Tanker chapter of Metal Gear Solid 2, during the Marine briefing, the ghostly face of Hideo Kojima can be seen on one of the screens.
This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease.
In the deserts of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you can find a mass grave. In Red Dead Redemption 2, if you go to Braithwaite Manor, you can find a member of the family locked up outside.
Who's out there? Somebody's out there. What do you want? Want a kiss? Find a way home! You silly! Oh, bastard! Oh!
During the Traditions of the Trade mission in Hitman Contracts, if you head to the area of the hotel that is under renovation, a ghost will appear behind 47. In the Payday expansion for Goat Simulator, if you headbutt the man in the cow enclosure, he will follow you for the rest of the session whilst mooing.
Moo.
In the dodgy doors at Boo Mansion level in Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker, if you wait long enough, eventually ghostly handprints will appear on the wall. At several parts of Dear Esther, you can spot ghostly figures watching your every move. In Layers of Fear, you can find a Ouija board that can be used to summon some very creepy things. In Nightmare House 2, if you repeatedly interact with the button that I do, this will happen. In SWAT 3, you can find a secret room under the stairs that tries to warn you to turn back.
The hotel evacuation has been executed.
In Slenderman The Arrival, if you try to use a glitch to escape, the game won't let you. Inside one of the chimneys in DayZ, you can find the creepy face of an odd-looking Santa staring back at you. In the lobby of Phasmophobia, if you peek through the door that I do, someone will say hello. So that was 50 creepy Easter eggs found in video games. Fingers crossed you enjoyed this one, as it took some serious time to make. And if you are a fan of Easter eggs and secrets in games, then perhaps consider subscribing, as that's what this channel is all about. Thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon.